Did you recently get a Cutie Breeze as a holiday gift, or maybe you picked one up for yourself? Well, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to get started by simply assembling the Cutie Breeze. We're going to walk through it step by step and make it super easy for you. But before we get started, I want to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have some great videos on free motion quilting as well as zone quilting. So if that's all new for you, you're definitely going to want to check those out. All right, let's get started. For the first step in assembling the Cutie Breeze, you will need the 2 tracks, the right and left sidewall, and 2 M4 threaded rubber bumpers. Add the threaded rubber bumpers to the holes on each track. Lay one track with bumper on left side and the other in front and parallel with the bumper on the right side. From the front, place the left and right sidewalls next to the tracks. The Breeze logo and the thumb screws will face outwards. Line up the holes of the tracks with the thumb screws and fully tighten the back rail to the sidewalls. Repeat for the front track, but leave the thumb screws slightly loose. For step 2, we are going to align the tracks with the bottom carriage. You will need the assembled tracks with the sidewalls and the bottom carriage, and an optional flathead hand screwdriver. Since we will be using a domestic machine with this setup, we will set the bottom carriage on the tracks with the side A sticker towards the front. Next, align the tracks in the bottom carriage by moving the carriage to the far left and then the far right. Do this a few times until the bottom carriage moves smoothly and evenly along the tracks. Move the carriage to the right and tighten the front thumb screws on the right. Repeat for the left side. If needed, use a flathead screwdriver to fully tighten the thumb screws if the walls are not stable. Do not over-tighten and do not use a power tool. For the next step, we will be attaching the handles to the top plate. You will need the top plate, the 2 handles, the handle bracket, the M-class bobbin holder depending on what kind of machine you are using, 2 M4 by 35 millimeter hexagon screws, 4 M4 by 16 millimeter hexagon screws, and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. Slide the bottom of one handle into the large hole at the back of the top plate. Align the screw hole in the handle with the screw holes on the top plate. Using 2 M4 by 16 millimeter hexi screws and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, secure the handles to the top plate. Repeat for the other side. Align the handle bracket with the holes near the front and the top of the handles. Use the 2 M4 by 35 millimeter hexi screws and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench to secure to the handles. The handle bracket comes installed with the L-class bobbin holder. Remove and replace with the M-size bobbin holder if desired. Step 4 of assembling the Cutie Breeze is installing the top plate and adding your domestic machine. For this step, you will need 4 sewing machine clamps, the assembled top plate, and your sewing machine. Place the top plate with rear handles towards the rear of the frame and on top of the bottom carriage. Add the 4 sewing machine clamps to the slots in the top plate by moving the lever up and sliding them in the slots with the rubber pad facing inward. Carefully place your domestic machine on the top plate and centered. Slide the sewing machine clamps loosely against the side of your sewing machine and press the lever down to secure all 4. Before we attach the rail holders to the frame, we will need to adjust them. You will need the left and right rail holder, 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, and a measuring tape. Measure the length of your machine from the chin to the inside base of the machine and write this number down. If your machine length is less than 16 inches, use the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench to loosen the 2 M4 shoulder bolts on the towers of both rail holders. Move both towers on each rail holder to the number that matches the length of your machine as listed in the manual. Retighten each shoulder bolt with the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. We're now ready to attach the front rail. You will need the right rail holder and the left rail holder, the front rail, 2 M4 by 25 millimeter hexagon screws, the 4 securing pins, and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. Add the left and right rail holders to the tower risers on the side walls of the frame. The G logo should be facing out. Secure the rail holders to the side wall by pushing the securing pins into the central holes on each rail holder and tower. Remove the clamps from the front rail and set aside. Slide the front rail onto the rail holders with the screw holes on the corners facing towards the ground. Using the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and the 2 M4 by 25 millimeter hexi screws, secure the front rail to the rail holders. For the last step, we will be installing and adjusting the take-up rail. You will need the take-up reel, your take-up reel clamps, and the rest of the assembled frame. Open the handle clamps on the tower risers on the left side and move them up until it looks like your take-up rail will clear the bed of your machine. Then lock in place by closing the handle clamps. Note the number of the notch and repeat for the right side, matching that number. Slide the take-up rail through the throat of your machine and insert into the left end of the take-up rail into the hole of the left rail holder and then the right side. Tighten the knob to secure the rail. Recheck the height of your take-up rail to the bed of your machine. It should be very close to the bed without touching, about a finger's thickness. Our frame is pretty much set up for quilting. I've put on most of the clamps. This is what's going to hold your fabric. You're going to add your coils to your back clamps of your take-up rail, and those will just clamp right onto your frame. To learn more about how to load a quilt on a hoop frame, check out our other videos on our YouTube channel. But you're ready to go. The rest of your kit comes with a nice panel for you to start practicing on and some thread. So go ahead and get started free motion quilting with your new Cutie Breeze. And if you've liked this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments that we did a great job. Until next time.